Hi, angels. Welcome in. I have a message. So, I'm going to start with your channeled messages first, and then we're just going to build on the message that I have here through my oracle cards and the tarot. All right. So, this was this like really touched my heart, by the way, these channel messages. So whoever you are amazing, and it was really such a blessing to tap into your energy. So your thankfulness shines in invisible realms. Okay, you cling to the cord of hope. This is what protects you from despair. Your challenging circumstances have actually set the scene for God's power and glory and a victorious life. And I have one more here that I wrote down that was really interesting as well, because we do get, activated in the dark, and a lot of the times it's trauma and things like that that make like certain gifts and powers sort of come online at a time when we need it, right? So your power got activated and turned on when you really needed it. And again, that's just kind of how it works, which I find really amazing too. And so it's something that I'm picking up on for you, that you've actually learned to be grateful for in the dark, because you understand that there are certain gifts and DNA activations that, the switch gets turned on due to certain challenges and traumas and different things like that. So whoever you are, you have been collaborating with people that were not good for you, that really had you in your head, okay? You may be an air sign or just identify as someone who overthinks a lot, and that is something that you've been working on, okay? But I am getting that there is something about these collaborations that really stifled your like fertile energy, your creative energy, all right? Like birthing things that you want to birth into the world, all right? And again, there's no gender. These are just energies, so you use your divine feminine energy to create, right? So, or you could even like be in your head about wanting a family and feeling a little bit behind. And I do get that this is more projects and business, but for the few of you that this is literal like babies and family, I am feeling a spirit baby. This is confirmed because just with fertility and the Empress being out here, this is really just an opportunity for you to know that God can do anything, all right? And maybe it's just more about having a child with the right person, right? Okay, but I am getting that there is something that you have had some sort of like foresight about, all right? Something that you've been waiting on. Okay. There is something that is here for you now, but there's a decision that you have to make about something. There's two paths. One is going to make you official, okay? There's some sort of like title here. And a lot of it is because you have regained control of your mind, because going back to collaborating with certain people that really wanted you in your head, you have overcome this, all right? And it was that energy that was sort of like blocking your creative projects, things, again, that you wanted to like bring into the world, right? And especially with the Eight of Pentacles out here, all right, this is very abundant, whatever your ideas are, and it's going to bring very fast changes. Okay, I'm getting that these collaborations were also affecting the flow of your money. But there's something that you've done here, and maybe you've already made this decision, whatever it was, that actually created this balance. Okay, you're an earth angel. You have alchemized something here. Okay, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. But this wealth is like, I see it moving in like a tornado, right? Which makes me feel like manifestation vortex, right? Okay. You could be a Gemini or dealing with a Gemini. There's a lot of that out here as well. Okay. I think you realized through these collaborations that had you in your head that you've learned an important lesson, that I just get that you're the one with the creative energy. You're the fertile one, you're the one that doesn't really need the others, right? And so I think this helped you see yourself more clearly in that way, right? And to also be more careful about who you collaborate with and share your energy with. And that if they cause overthinking and things like that, then they likely don't really belong in your energy or should be a part of whatever it is that you are trying to birth and create, right? Because really, when you get in your head like that due to other people, then it puts everything on hold, doesn't it? And it's such a drain on your energy, your creative expression, all those kinds of things. But again, I feel like all of this activated you, because going back to your channeled message here about your power got activated and turned on when you really needed it with the Magician out here, that's what I got. And now that you've realized that as far as like these past people went, that you're really better off alone, there is something about like now like a mutual energy like coming through here. But it was like you just had to see yourself clearly first. Okay. And whatever it is that you're working on now, because you've been very patient, and again, you've overcome whatever this is. And again, it really feels like letting people kind of get in your way that don't belong there anyways. They cause overthinking, like not the right collaborations, and needing to see yourself more clearly as the one who is the leader, is the one who has the creative energy, who has all of the good ideas and is the leader, right? It's like now there's like sweet success out here, all right, with the Sun and the Empress, okay? Like that is, all three of those together for me is just wow. And again, like I said, like your challenging circumstances have actually set the scene for God's power and glory and a victorious life, all right? So let's see. I did get some numbers out here for you as well. And I was actually smelling sweets as well. So you could have a sweet tooth, or even really like sweets for breakfast, donuts and scones and cinnamon rolls and things like that could be like your favorite, because I was just really getting like really sweet smells, and it kind of felt like, like morning sweets or something too. So, and then for your numbers, I got 188 and I got 43 or 34. I also got 1212. I've been seeing that a lot. I got 223 and the number 9. So yeah, let me know if any of this resonates. I do know that like you've done such an incredible job like overcoming all of this, and I feel like you're just really standing in your power now. Like I feel just so like at ease and confident in your energy, right? So that's you, okay? And I'm also seeing like rabbits, okay? So agility. It's like you've just hopscotched like your way through this as well. So I don't know, that could be significant too. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave this one here for now. Let me know if any of this resonates. And just a heads up, y'all, my Graham is in town and she will be here through Monday. So if I'm a little late to get readings out or take a day off or whatever, then that's all that's going on. I just want to soak up every minute that I've got with her. So I really appreciate you being patient with me as well. I love each and every one of you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your energy, and I'll see you in the next one.